Hi, you guys. So today is Wednesday, the 28th, and I just got home. So I'm doing this. I'm soaking my foot in this because my feet hurt so bad. Woo-wee. But let's talk about Kohls, shall we? So what? This is my third week. Yeah, this is my third week working. Wow, time has flown by. I worked 4 days last week. I worked a total of 27 hours. I did work on Thanksgiving, and I worked on Black Friday. I thoroughly enjoyed it, you guys. I'm feeding Luna some snacks. But yeah, I just got home today, and we had a truck. Now, we were supposed to have a lot of people. That's what they said, that we were supposed to have a lot of people because this truck was big. Not just that the fact that the truck was big, but the load of it was huge. We got there at 5 o'clock. We had to kind of get the back all situated out for us to start breaking down the truck. So we got to that around like 5:30-ish, 5:45, and kid you not, we did not finish the truck until, what was it, like 11:30-ish? Yeah. And no breaks, no lunch. So yeah. Now I will mention this. Even though nobody asked for breaks or lunches because we just knew that we had to get the truck done. And they're like, oh, you're moving too slow. Not my manager, but one of the other ladies. She's like, oh, y'all moving so slow. Got to pick it up at the pace. And I'm just like, wow, we are doing our best. You guys are supposed to have more people scheduled, and that's not even the case. So whatever, but that's okay. We got through it. The actual manager of the store, he's like, yeah, you guys had a rough day, huh? I'm like, yeah, but we got through it, so that's good. What else? So even though I didn't get my break, at the end, we had to bring stuff back into like the back room, into the stock room. And I said, I'm staying here for my 15 minutes because you figure your breaks are paid time. And I didn't get my 15-minute break. So I ended up clocking out around what time? I think 1 o'clock. Because after we got everything pulled back in, that took some time itself. After we broke down the truck, we did not even disperse the stuff. We're going to do that tomorrow. And I'll get to that in just a moment. So yeah, it was just like so busy, no breaks, no lunches. Yeah, go to the bath. I mean, if you wanted one, I'm pretty sure you could have took one, but I'm pretty sure it'll be highly frowned upon. Because if the one person thought she's not the manager, I don't know what she is. She may be a manager in another department, but I know she's helping out like our department. And she's like, oh man, you guys are only at what % now? We got to get all this done before the manager comes in at 10. So that made my manager more like, oh, come on, you guys, we got to get this done. I didn't even care. I wasn't hungry. I took breaks like bathroom breaks and water breaks when I needed. That was cool with me. But yeah, I ended up staying for the 15 minutes because per the law, you work 4 or more hours, you're supposed to at least get a 15-minute break. And in this case, I was supposed to also get a lunch, but I didn't even get a lunch. We just left afterwards. But I stayed for my 15 minutes. 15 minutes is what? Out of $9 an hour. I don't even know. But it's some money. So I just sat in the lounge room with one of my other coworkers. Because I'm like, y'all better get paid. We worked this hard. Get your 15 minutes and just chillax and talk to each other whatsoever. But yeah, so now we gotta actually put the stuff out on the floor. So we're gonna work on that tomorrow. Am I scheduled to work tomorrow on Thursday? Nope. But I said I'll come in. They asked everybody if they would be willing to come in tomorrow. And I'm like, I guess, because you figure I could kind of leave at any time I want to. And, I'm doing this because I do want to help out the store, but I want to just get active and so forth. But today is my regular day off from my regular full-time job, so that was a plus. Um, what else, you guys? I don't have any more treats. Oh, good news. So, this is my third week into it. And my manager, she's like, Candace, were you planning on just doing this seasonal, or were you trying to stay a little bit longer, like permanent after? I'm like, I said, I don't mind, I said, if I can just be part-time like I am now and not doing anything else extra, I said, I'll be more than happy to stay. And she was like, oh, Candace, well, I get to choose, and I do want you to stay. And I'm like, okay, sounds good. So I don't know where that's going to take us, you guys. So let me kind of talk about Amazon. Amazon is supposed to start this Friday, in 2 more days. I'm supposed to receive an email to watch 4 hours worth of videos before my start date. I have not received the email yet. Also, they at Kohls, I was kind of worried, you guys, because I thought like they do the schedule way in advance, but that could have just been my thinking, and it probably was a lot in advance because they had to get everybody situated out for like Black Friday and Thanksgiving to see what hours people would work. So that's probably why that was so in advance. That's the only thing. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. That's the reason why. But I was just like, wow. Yesterday I kept looking at my logging in to the app that we have, and I'm like, wow, they didn't schedule me for any hours. There's no updates. Oh my goodness, they must don't like me. They probably didn't like my performance on Black Friday or Thanksgiving. I'm like, I didn't do anything wrong. But anyways, I ended up getting an update around like 2 o'clock or 1:30 p.m. yesterday, 1:30 p.m., 2 p.m. yesterday, saying, oh, your schedule has been updated. So they have me working this coming Sunday from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. to 12 p.m. and they had me working Monday only for 4 hours, I think from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m., which that's cool. Now, those 2 days, they have me doing price changes. So, I don't know. They probably want me to, and I don't think it's the fact that they want to hire me, but because some other seasonal people, when they are in on off days, like when we don't have freight, they're scheduled for other things too. And then we have, I guess, I think probably Wednesdays and Fridays are our actual truck days. That's the only thing I can think of, because on those days I'm working from 5 a.m. to noon. Now, that's working on the truck. Now, I will say on Sunday, let me take a step back. They have not really been paying attention to my availability at all. Now, if I bring it to their attention, I'm pretty sure they'll get it fixed, because like Sunday I said I can work from 5:30 a.m. or 5 a.m. to like 8:30 a.m. because I have prior arrangements to do stuff at like 9:30 a.m. and I have to make sure my son's up and dressed and ready to go by 9:30 or by 9:15 a.m. So I went to the, HR assistant or HR lady, and I'm just like, oh, you guys got me scheduled for this upcoming Sunday. She said, oh, are we not supposed to have you scheduled? I'm like, it's okay, but you guys had me working until 12 noon. And I said, no, my availability stops at 8:30. I have other things I have to get to. And she's like, oh, okay. I said, well, if you don't need me, don't worry. Because I told her, I said, I'm here for price changes. I said, that's something new. She said, well, you might as well learn it. It'll be fun. And I was like, okay, so I guess I'll be learning price changing on Sunday morning. Um, Sorry, you guys. But yeah, so I haven't received the stuff back from Amazon yet, right? Like, not received it back, but the video. I plan on calling them because I'm really debating if I do want to put myself in that situation. Now that I know for a fact that Kohls does want to hire me, I'm just like, Candace, don't over. I'm not gonna overdo it, but if I know that they're gonna keep me on, I'm gonna have consistent hours, and I'm gonna have something consistently to do. And that's my whole thing. Like, 2 to 3 days a week just to get out the house and move around. That's good with me, you guys. Once again, it's not about the money. Um, but yeah. But then I do want to try out Amazon, I do want to try it out, but I'm thinking to myself, should I just try it out in the future, next season? Because I don't want to do something, start it, because I don't go into work until 6:30. I told the HR lady, because she had me scheduled from 5 a.m. through 12, and I was like, oh, can I come in a little bit later? Because I have other things I have to do that morning. I didn't let them know it's another job. I don't think it's their business, to be honest. But she was like, she gave me a kind of a hard time because I think the manager was there and it was on Black Friday. So, everybody was just so busy. So probably the timing was not the best, but I needed to update you in advance and give you some time. But today when I told her about the shift for Sunday, it was an easy fix. It's an easy fix. All she has to move is something on the computer. So, uh, um, what else? I mean, yeah, you work hard, you guys. You work really hard. But that's retail, though. Retail, I mean, you don't really get paid much. So $9 an hour. Plus, with these other incentives that they do have, you're getting paid an extra $2 an hour. So that puts me, like at 11. But then working like certain hours, I get paid an extra $2 an hour. So that's like getting me up to like $13 an hour. Not for my full shift though. Um, but let me know because I do plan on uploading my paychecks. So for the first paycheck, I just mentioned it, but I'm thinking I will start to share with you guys more in detail my checks and what I got and how many hours I worked and so forth. So yeah, I think that would be very informative. Let me know down below if you guys are interested or thumbs up the video. Because once again, me, I'm not afraid to hide what I'm making. Now at my regular job, my full-time job, no, I cannot disclose everything. Yes, I do have like insurance, health insurance, vision, and all that taken out. So what you see when I budget is after everything is taken out. So that way you guys don't know exactly what I make an hour. But at Kohls, I'm just like whatever. And if it does change, if I do get hired permanently, I will let you guys know. But I just thought that was pretty cool to be so far into it. Well, so early into this, and I'm already getting an offer to work full time. Not full time, but permanently with them, which I think would be cool. Just to have something consistent, to know I'm going to have something consistent. So I was thinking about trying out Amazon still, but I think I may call them or change my start date to a little bit later. I don't know yet, you guys, but I really don't want to put myself in a bad position that if I were to start there and then quit and don't give them like a 2 weeks notice, I just don't want that to hinder me from being hired in the future. You know what I mean? So I'll keep you guys updated on my decision because at the end of the day, I do have to have Kohls update my availability to at least like 6:30 to 1:30, and we know Amazon would be from Friday through Tuesday from 1 a.m. through 5 p.m. So if they have me working on Wednesdays at Kohls, that's fine because I won't work at Amazon on Wednesdays, but Fridays will be a long day. And if they have me working on Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays at Kohls, this is my first Sunday and Monday that they had, well, no, they tried to schedule me for last Sunday as well. I did work Monday and Tuesday of last week. So I don't know how they're going to keep trying to schedule me. So I think I may call Amazon and say put the brakes on that right now. Like right now is not the best time for me. Hopefully I can, join you guys in the future. But yeah, I think that may be the best thing for me. I've been thinking about it for like the past couple of days, but when I got that offer today, or asked if I wanted to, and she says that she gets to pick who she wants to keep in her department from the seasonal, and she says I want you to stay. So I'm like, that's my go ahead. I know it is. Whether or not she changes her mind, or because it's not up to the actual head manager, it's for her. She said that he let them know. But yeah, I mean, I spoke with my manager, like the head manager today. Everybody gets so scared to talk to him. I'm just like, he's another person. Like, for real, you guys? It just seems like everybody talks and then he comes in the room and then everybody starts to be quiet. Not me. Oh yeah, and I don't know if I updated you guys on everybody. So you know how I was saying, like, everybody's like personality or mood was so mellow and I was so uppity. Oh my goodness. So I did have a conversation with them like that following day or the next time I worked, and I just simply stated, you know what, you guys, I'm sorry that not that I'm sorry, but I told them, you know what, I'm not going to be all bubbly and everything because I understand when this is early shift and all of y'all are probably not like that. So I'll tone it down a bit. And they was like, no, Candace, don't do that. No, no, no. You make it fun and stuff. So ever since then, you guys, it's been good. It's been good. We all talk. Yeah, we get our work done too, but it's fun. It's more better. It's not all dry anymore. But I really just let them know. I'm just like, hey, I'm sorry. This is my personality, but if I need to tone it down because all y'all want to be mellow, I'll be at it because I don't know. It's not that I'm changing for people, but I know we work early in the morning. People are tired. People are not talkative in the morning. I know. But no, everybody is on board and everything. So that's pretty cool. But sometimes you just gotta address issues. It wasn't even an issue, but address stuff. I wasn't being rude, but I'll just let them know. I'm just like, I'll tone it down a bit because y'all want to be mellow. But yeah, so I think I am gonna call Amazon at least right now, probably in the next hour or so, and let them know I'm going to decline. I'm starting. I really wanted to start because I wanted to see what it was about, but Amazon will be there in the future. It will be. Because everybody, if you put in an application at Amazon, you're most likely to get hired. So yeah, I'll put that on the back burner and just focus on Kohls right now. And I do want to mention this though, because you guys know my son is homeschooled. Due to the fact that I am working till like 12, it's not getting to me, but I want to, even though he sleeps most of the time, I do want to be able to help him with his schoolwork because it's really hectic for me to start work at 3 o'clock and just, come home and then I want to take a nap or he's still sleeping and I don't really get to help him out and, stay on top of him with his schoolwork. And that's kind of what happened last year, that he got kind of behind. Because he does like to do certain subjects with me, which is like English and so forth. in science, because there's a lot of reading, and he's like more of a person that likes to listen, and he takes in what he's reading, or that way, by listening. But yeah, I'll definitely keep you guys updated. Comment down below if you have any questions. Sorry this is a long video, but I just wanted to really share with you guys everything that's been going on. I survived Thanksgiving and Black Friday. It was super, super busy. And oh yeah, you guys, I worked in the junior section. So I was just making sure the clothes were neat, kept refolding, because people look at stuff and throw it back down. But customers like, oh, I'm so sorry, you have to do it. I'm like, I know what I signed up for. This is retail. This is what I gotta do. But guess what? I'm getting a paycheck at the end of the day. This is what I need to do. So be it, And my manager the high manager, he's seen me, and another manager is like, aren't you getting bored of this folding? Does it make you mad? I'm like, no. I'm like, why would I get mad? It's a clothing store. Of course you're gonna have to straighten up. I'm just like, no. But some customers, like, you know what, people that are straighten up things, they do get mad at customers, and then they are rude. It's like, oh man, you're not rude at all. That's so awesome. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to update you guys, but I will be updating you guys on my second paycheck, and I'll fill you in more on my first paycheck as well. But I'll talk with you guys later. All right, bye.